tacit, tacit, tacit.
It refers to implied or understood, but not explicitly stated. Here is a sample sentence. Their tacit understanding that they would work together on the project was clear from their coordinated efforts. In this example, tacit refers to an unspoken or implied agreement between two people. It suggests that there was no explicit conversation about working together, but it was nonetheless understood and accepted by both parties.
Taciturn, taciturn, taciturn.
It refers to being uncommunicative or reserved in speech, often preferring not to talk about something. Here is a sample sentence. After losing his wife, John became taciturn and rarely spoke to anyone, preferring to spend his days alone with his memories. In this example, taciturn means that John is quiet or uncommunicative, often due to some emotional pain or distress.
Tactile, tactile, tactile.
It refers to relating to or involving the sense of touch, especially in a way that is sensitive and perceptive. Here is a sample sentence. The tactile sensation of sand between her toes was incredibly soothing. In this sentence, tactile refers to the ability to be perceived through touch.
Tainted, tainted, tainted.
It refers to spoiled, corrupted, or contaminated in some way, often morally or ethically. Here is a sample sentence for the word tainted. The politician's reputation was forever tainted by the scandal that led to his resignation. In this example, the word tainted means spoiled or corrupted by something unpleasant or undesirable.
Tantalize, tantalize, tantalize.
It refers to tease or tempt someone with something, often in a way that is just out of reach or not fully available. Here is a sample sentence for the word tantalize. The aroma of freshly baked cookies wafting from the oven began to tantalize my senses, making me crave something sweet. In this example, the smell of the cookies is teasing or tempting me in a way that's almost too good to resist. That's what it means to be tantalized.
Tantamount, tantamount, tantamount.
It refers to being equivalent in effect or meaning, but often with a slightly negative connotation, implying that something is essentially the same as another thing, but perhaps less desirable or more problematic. Here is a sample sentence. The new policy, which requires employees to work 50 hours a week, was tantamount to a pay cut, as it would leave many workers with little time or energy to take on extra shifts. In this example, working 50 hours a week is tantamount to a pay cut because it has the same effect as one, reducing the value of their labor.
Tantrum, tantrum, tantrum.
It refers to a sudden, intense outburst of anger or frustration, often exhibited by children but also by adults, characterized by loud crying, screaming, or other forms of emotional display. Here is a sample sentence. After being told she couldn't have ice cream, Emily threw a tantrum and stomped her feet, refusing to calm down until her parents gave in.
Terrier, terrier, terrier.
It refers to a period of time spent waiting or lingering, often in a state of delay or postponement. Here is a sample sentence. The ship was forced to tarry in the harbor due to bad weather, delaying its departure by several hours. In this example, tarry means to stay or remain somewhere for a period of time, often because of some obstacle or delay.
Taut, taut, taut.
It refers to being tightly stretched or pulled, often to a point where it is rigid or inflexible. Here is a sample sentence. The tightrope walker's muscles were taut as she balanced high above the ground. In this example, taut means stretched tightly or rigidly, which is one of its primary meanings.
Tautological, tautological, tautological.
It refers to a statement that is true by its own definition, often due to using the same term or concept in both the subject and predicate. Here is a sample sentence. The statement all bachelors are unmarried is an example of a tautology, as it simply restates the definition of the term bachelor in a redundant way. In this sentence, the phrase unmarried is essentially synonymous with bachelor, making the statement a tautology.